everybody? Glad to have everybody back, man. I missed y'all. Hold up. Shit, little cricket. I see y'all. Yo, what's cracking, y'all? Welcome to episode 29, season 6, episode 1. 601 of the Reverberation podcast with Donald Nelson. That's me on the Konfidence and the Klutch network, baby. Click the bell for notifications on new content when I drop, y'all. Let's jump right into it. I'm so glad to be back with y'all, man. It's been almost a year. Man, so glad to get back into this shot, man. What we know so far, where we left off at last season right now, we got Douda killed Q, Rob is Q's nephew, and Nut tells him they'll be in contact with new arrangements for Rob. Douda wants to turn Smokies into a franchise. Emmett lets Keisha know, and she doesn't like it at all. She told him to remember Brandon and that Douda possibly killed Brandon. Why would Brandon mama want to kill Douda? The Marcus beating tape is released, and Douda has to lay low because Douda beat Marcus up in his crib. Douda, by way of Nuck, wants Bakari to be his eyes and ears on the streets now. Simone questioned Kevs about wanting to get away from his parents. Lene gets her adoption papers to stay with Nina and Dre, and Kev tells Nina and Dre, his parents, he wants to move out. He wants to be emancipated and shit. Jada and Darnell get married in the backyard, and Darnell surprises Jada with "This is our house." Didn't show her nothing, but this is our house. And Trig at a campaign fundraiser, some shit like that. Let's everybody know he doesn't like Tiara. It's a fake relationship. He's gonna run for city council his way and not pretend to be something he's not. And I'm in love with somebody else and go kiss his Fatima, man. So that's where we at, man. But we in the new season right now, baby. Season 6, episode 1, New Shy City. Let's jump into it, baby. Synopsis. Emmett's new venture yields big results. Keisha and Jake chart new career paths. Victor waits for election results. Kevin's freedom comes at a cost. Papa, what the my TV been bugging, yo. My monitor kept going off. Papa falls for an older woman, and Jada advises her single friends. Douda makes a deal, man. Listen, I am not with this. What's going on with this damn TV today, man? Come on now, TV, hold me down, baby. All right, let's jump into the favorite moment, quotables, all the shit. Opening scene, right? So opening scene is Emmett and Keisha getting it in. Closing scene is Tracy Wants Love from Douda Uncompromised. It's a dope-ass song on the ending credits called Losing Love by Brianna Marin, featuring Z-Rich. The song is dope. The song is dope because the 808s is fire, y'all. So, man, y'all know we finna strap in. Y'all know what we finna do, man. This feels good to do. Like, I love my pods to do, but, when I get with y'all and we do this and y'all, we sit here together, we laugh, we have fun. You know what I mean? Because I treat like y'all here with me. Like, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? I ain't talking to everybody. I'm talking to you. We just had a conversation about it, man. Favorite moment of the show? I would think seeing Emmett boss up, even though we know it's going to be at a fucking price. We know that. And we'll get more into Emmett, why I feel that way at the end. And unbelievable moment of the show. I think everything was pretty much straight. Like, everything was pretty much realistic. You could see all that shit happening on the positive spectrum. There wasn't too many negative things. Of course, murder and death is. So when Douda killed, oh boy, that's negative. But as far as it wasn't unbelievable because motherfuckers know who Douda is. Like, we know who Douda, motherfucker. Like, so that's it, man. We rolling though, man. We got the beat ready. Let's roll. All right. So here's the thing. Takeaways note from 601. It starts out. Let me. Now it's time to lean back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm off accessing the mic to make sure my vocals ain't harsh on that fucking my vocals not harsh on the mix, yo. All right, we rolling. Starts out with mad tension, right? Emmett and Keisha getting in, and she's not interested because she's probably holding the whole Douda shit, you know what I mean, against Emmett. And then she got the new job interview, and you talking about, I thought you had the job. She's like, no, I gotta go like audition damn that type shit for the interview. Like, he talking about in the bed, talking about call me Big Daddy. I've never been to call me daddy shit in bed with a woman. That shit's fucking weird. But you start off, you think Emmett back on the bullshit. Self-centered, it seems. Talking about he gonna get it. She asked, can you make the kids breakfast? He talking about dry cereal and fruit snacks for breakfast, nigga. Fruit snacks and dry cereal, nobody eating that shit, man. What the fuck, man? So Keisha checked that nigga about just doing what she asked him sometimes instead of going back and forth. I said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's true, right? It's true, but uh-oh. And then here we go, right? So that was the tension sex scene, right? And then we got Trig and Fatima with the sensual lovemaking, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Sensual and fingertips and shit like that. Now the motherfucker trying to get his shit off and the woman looking in bed like, can you hurry up? Like, that's some bullshit. A minute ago, the hetero relationship was filled with toxicity and stress during sex. And then we got the soft porn shit with your Trigger Fatima, man. What the fuck is going on? So, but hey, we know what we're watching here, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. So he's supposed to be being intimate with his woman. And talking about, you think I'm gonna win? Nigga, ain't no talking about sex in the bedroom, about the job like Fatima told, dog. Like, nigga, concentrate on what you supposed to be doing. What are you talking about? You think I'm gonna win? Damn, a difference of two relationships. That's what jumped out. Jade and Darnell enjoying each other and shit. Rubbing Jade's feet. Darnell doesn't want comfortability. He wants excitement because he said if he get comfortable, you know, he get to tripping like, oh shit. Already? The timeline is like 4 months out. That's one thing I forgot to say. The timeline is 4 months out from everything, right? They in winter. And that's new Konfidence in the Klutch Productions right there. We playing that shit again. We running that shit back. Yeah, man, I'm trying to, already, y'all, come on, 4 months in, and they talked about it and talked it out and shit. And, you know, Jada ain't with that shit. Marcus was fucking the shit out of Tiara. She's calling him daddy and shit. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about? Jim is pissed like, what the fuck? Daddy? That's my daddy. We see Shad and Deja, you know, back to back, sleeping in the bed and shit. Had her issues. You know what I'm saying? Cuz just got too comfortable. Deja has a point about not wanting to smell like weed or cigarettes. I call them grits. Like, why do smokers get so offended? Like, when I smoke my cigar, I don't get offended. Like, you know, if I want to sit somewhere, like, it was just easy. Like, when I was out in Arizona, my mom was out there, like, to close the patio door, nigga. Like, but just cool, because I ain't listening to shit on the inside anyway. So, yeah, close the patio door. As a matter of fact, and then after that shit still come in, nigga, you got to go back there to smoke. Like, that's like cigarette smokers and weed smokers, though. That's y'all stinky habit, because y'all be tripping with that shit. Like, can't nobody tell y'all nothing about them cigarettes and that weed smoke. But the cigar motherfuckers with the harsher smoke, we just go over there, fam. And I know y'all hate that shit out in public, got to smell cigar. Oh, that fucking stinks. Nobody care. Like, nobody care, but you try not to blow that shit in people's face and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that with smoking cigars. You feel me? Blow that and smoke shit away from others. So yeah, like she said, like Deja said, she doesn't want her whole house smelling like weed. I get that. So Marcus lets Tiara out of the house, and Jimmy told him, I'm the only woman in the house that should be calling you daddy. Facts. Kev got his apartment and ain't listening to shit the man said, just happy as fuck, and moved in with 2 duffel bags. It's a nice apartment though, G. So we got Duda, Nuck, and Bakari roll up on him, and he's already second guessing shit, walking down the street and shit. Duda told him, don't worry about being late. They can't start without you for the grand opening shit. Nuck told him, nigga, get in the car. So here we go. This shit feels just like the Brandon shit, right? If we're repeating storylines, I get it, but please, writers, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all did what y'all did. Please don't let this one end as badly as Brandon's did, man. If it was other shit going on with the Brandon shit, I understand, but please don't let this end up like Brandon did. But that double-breasted cream suit that Emmett had on was fire as fuck, you know what I'm saying? What do to tell him, quote, you are an investment, Emmett. I can't just invest in your business, I have to invest in you as a man. Dude, the facts. Doing things a little bit differently than with Brandon, bigger stakes this time. And that store they were in were amazing. Emmett talking about, I'm about to get fucked up. Dude, like, no, hell no. He said, relax. So what the thing is that Emmett got to understand, this is business, not pleasure, young blood. Nuck handed him his piece like, oh shit, and Emmett got to understand, yeah, motherfucker, who you with? You with the G's. Yeah. Yo, it's reality, Emmett, right in your fucking face. This who you with. And y'all, that was just a motherfucking intro. You know what I'm saying? That was just an intro. So I'm like, okay, if this how we coming in, let's check in. Let's see what's going on. 9 minutes of the intro. Let's take this ride, right? We finna take this ride. They giving us 16 episodes this season. Split the bitch into 8 parts. Into 2 8-part sections. I'm hoping this ain't the last season, but I can see it setting up like that. The table is set. Where we going? When we arrive, let's take our seats at the end of the season and see where we at, and we can just talk about it, though. But just ride with me for a minute, man. I tell you all the time that the confidence starts right now. So, we get into it. Of course, Keisha arrived late at the joint, right? She arrived late. Like, the teacher told her, I'm used to checking parents for not being on time, not teachers, facts down, but motherfuckers a little harsh. I get what they got to do, but I don't want a teacher like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, chill out. But I forgot, is she going back to be a teacher or an assistant, or what is she going to be, certified? Let me know in the comments, y'all. I forget what the fuck Keisha is doing. Like, I know in the show she said when she got the job, I got the job. But we'll see. Like, the trig picture in the campaign headquarters with the Obama shit, giving Obama vibes was dope. Like Trig, Vic, you know, I'm gonna go back and forth with this Trig and Victor shit. Vic is behind in the polls due to Tierra shit and choosing Fatima, clown shit. Like now his campaign manager wants him to go viral doing some good shit for people because they running out of time. He like, I don't lose, motherfucker, so I get out, but I believe in you. I think you can do this shit. Kevin grocery shopping at Nina and Dre's, like they called his ass like, welcome to adulthood, Kev. Like Nina said, you come back if you having second thoughts. Dre like, baby, don't say that shit. Nope. Dre said nope. Then you go get your independence. Then it's what you want to do. Go ahead, bro. So Nina gave him the groceries and shit. And it's a hard reality moving out on your own. Like it's not as easy as it looks. I know sometimes, like if I, you know what I'm saying, especially when mom stayed close, like if I had to go to the store or just run out of my mom's to get some paper towels, where y'all think I'm going? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Mom, can I get a pack of paper? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. Even when you stand by yourself like Kevin, moving out, all types of other things come into play. So, unless you had the capital, this shit is a struggle. Jake and Gemma selling merch out the crib, gave me the idea for my Confidence in the Klutch merch. Hey, $20 t-shirts, $30 crew necks, sweatshirts, $40 hoodies. We doing it. It's a fundraising, it's an investment I need. Well, I'm looking around this motherfucker. I need some more shit. Yeah, I do need some more shit in the studio, but you motherfuckers knew. The studio's straight, man. The studio's straight. I might need to start turning around in this motherfucker to see what's cracking in this bitch though. But no, we straight. But yeah, I need the money though. I gotta do some more shit. I need a camera. This is a phone right here. S23 Ultra, baby. Jimmy tells Jake to keep better track of his inventory. No doubt. Jake talking shit like, motherfucker, you with me? No, motherfucker, shit like, nigga, I ain't getting paid for this shit. He can't take Jimmy for granted, G. Marcus tried to talk to Tierra about being quiet during sex, and she like, Gemma's a big girl. Shit, she be doing shit. She was pregnant last year. Like, shit, you love how this shit feel. You love how I'm making you feel, don't you, motherfucker? So, shit, introduce me to her. Marcus, you know I'm more than a fuck buddy. Motherfucker, I like Tierra. I like Tierra. Now, having this conversation at the campaign office with the door open is crazy to me, but we are not supposed to fish where we work at. But she was right, though. If that's what Marcus want, motherfucker, you're going to have to... You want this shit? You're going to have to do it right by this shit, man. So then we get Keisha. You know what I mean? She in the classroom and shit. Teacher trying to get Messiah to read. Little Messiah cuz tripping. Like, yo, what if I don't want to read? Like, man, see, that's light. Motherfucker tell me something else in the classroom, depending on what school I'm at. I'm cool with that. Keisha wants to talk to the teacher about encouraging and pushing kids to read. Yeah, that's why we need youth teachers, because the old teachers, we ain't got time for that shit, man. Hey, man, the teacher blew back like, yo, we had to push these kids. I ain't got time for motherfuckers telling me what they don't want to do. Your ass at school, read this damn book. I get it. But I get it. And another motherfucking fact, how you questioning me? You know what I'm saying? Keisha on some millennial shit. I need to express myself shit. Teacher like, nah, give her how we do shit here, or this isn't the place for you. Damn. Now, two things can't be true. There are always exceptions to the rules wherever you at. And diversifying, differentiating how you educate is one thing you got to do in the classroom. You cannot have a blanket one-size-fits-all approach in the classroom for the children. That is what it is. Some kids got to work with you. Some kids cool by themselves. Some kids you leave them by themselves, they ain't going to do shit. Some kids you leave by themselves, they going to do all the shit. Hey, there's different pockets. At least them 4 pockets. You feel me? Shit. Shout out to Keisha. Duda. Met with Rob, wanted to help him expand his business and shit. Told Rob to help Emmett has doubled his motherfucking earnings. Rob does not want to be compared to Emmett or any other nigga. Don't compare me to that nigga. So Duda asked him whether he felt the need to want more money. And Rob said, shit, when you come for money, you don't feel the need to chase it. Quotable. You know what I mean? Rob, quotable. Facts to a degree. But capital is capital, right? We always want to get more capital. My OG tell me, I'm going to run out of breath before I run out of money. So, you know what I'm saying? Rob doesn't know that Duda killed Q, right? So he offered Rob a new deal of 15% of whatever he makes, which is more money than his uncle was giving him. A better deal than what Q gave him. He said blood is thicker than water. He said blood ain't thicker than water sometimes. Rob's like, I know that shit. So Emmett had picked up Tiff and dropped off EJ. And Tiff asked for a car, and she, Emmett did what motherfuckers say. He asked, "What about Rob buying your car?" She told him that shit. I had a baby with you, not Rob. Shit, you out here riding Benz. I don't need a Benz, motherfucker, but I need a car. Shit, I shouldn't be walking in on a bus. Shit, and that's facts. I'm with that shit. But you live with cuz and wanted to divorce me, though. Maybe that was the unbelievable part of the show. You live with cuz and wanted to divorce me, so I got to get you to whip. Damn. Yeah, this new shit. I don't know about all that. Let me know in the comments, y'all, what y'all think about that shit. Keisha got Messiah to read to her. Small wins. Messiah told her what she thought. He just don't like reading in front of everybody all the damn time. And she told him to always be honest about his feelings, which is dope. And the teacher was over there looking like, oh, she's going to be fine type shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. So, Smokey's doper now. Got the motherfucking red accents. Got you can eat at the fucking where you ordering at. I don't know about that piece right there, but the high tables and shit, the high bar seats and all that shit dope. New decor and seating. Emmy's bank account is doing numbers and shit. Motherfucking dude, I came in and said, look at your bank account, dog. Like shit. But is it drug money, Emmy? Come on now. You getting some of that drug money fronted into your account, man. Y'all know what it is. Duda talks about the Benz, and it's good for a man to treat himself sometimes. I fucking agree. Not all the time, but sometimes. Emmett told Duda about Tiff on the car, and Duda told him shit, she's the mother of his child, and taking care of her is what bosses do type shit. Duda's running game, knowing it'll cause a little tension between Rob and Tiff, so he can control Rob a little bit better, but maybe his long-range game, maybe not, at this point in the show. Keisha come in disrespectful to Duda, you know what I'm saying? She got to just play her role. I understand what you don't like and all that shit, but come on. The history with her and Nuck and shit and all that, man, there's a lot of shit that was going on. Duda, I say, they have a new location in New York, and Keisha's like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker, when we gonna go there, shit. And Keisha's like, I got a job, nigga. They're like, dope, like, but Duda told Emmett, yo, dress how you want it to be addressed, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just cool. Yeah, I got you the suit and shit, but just dress how you want to be addressed. Love that. Then my nigga Papa comes out. Papa, what up, player? Bakari sees him eyeing the co-worker and shit. 19-year-old co-worker. She gave Papa some play. Papa's talking about, you know, whatever. I've been noticing you. I ain't been trying to stare at you and all that shit. She like, shit, I had a hard time not staring at your ass. Like, oh, Papa. That's my man. Yeah, I listen to the pod and all. I like how you talk to Jake. I love how y'all opened up and shit and all that shit. Then she asked Papa how old he is. He's like, I'll be 18 in the summer. She said, good to know. Thank you. That's right. Woo! That's right. 19 to 17. I don't give a fuck where you live at. That shit still might get you 15 years in jail. So don't fuck with no baby, sister. I love that. Please keep this storyline clean. We don't need none of that type of shit. No fucking with the babies. So then Kev had Lene come over to the crib and shit. No furniture, Kev is his name. Motherfucking like that, no furniture. So he told me I still get my Wi-Fi popping, nigga. You practice on the game. You play on the game. You win these gaming tournaments, nigga. Get your Wi-Fi. That should have been the first thing you did. So then we back at Smokey's, Darnell and Chad. Darnell come out the bathroom today, so they gonna have him on this old nigga kind of not clownish shit, but just doing clownish type shit like, oh man, easy in, easy out, nigga. Like, no, nigga. easy in, easy out, motherfucker. Like, so he gave it up to Shad about how he wasn't there for EZU, but he there now shit, and you know what I'm saying, he trying to support him the best way he can, and Shad still talking about he looking for a job. Damn, nigga, after 4 months, but I get it. My thing is, why not work at Smokey's? I can't remember if you worked at Smokey's before. But Darnell told him, right, nigga, you got issues at phone. Like, lay that pipe. Yo, this is fucked up, man. You know, that some man really think this shit like dick gonna keep women and shit. Like, you can just do what you want. Like, That's cool. That's how you gotta live your life. Thoughts and prayers, brother. But lady pipe right, so she wants to keep your ass around with your no job, having smoke weed outside the house, losing argument ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Yo. That's a lot, B. It's hard for older fellas with seemingly no skills to get jobs out here. I know there's a fool with the vibrator shit, and yes, I've been told not to use the rolls with your woman for some women that use vibrators because they might not be needing, because it's a different level of euphoria. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn. But some women love skin and veins, if you feel me. So no toys for them, so I ain't got to worry about that shit. Choose wisely, y'all. Shit. Trig showed up. He's not confident enough to be a leader and shit. I don't like that shit. Doubt kills. So Vic spoke at Smokies and shit, and Papa came out with sodas and shit for Darnell and Shad and shit. I mean, for Trig and Shad and shit. And he spilled the drinks on Vic's shirt. And then Vic changed shirts at the entryway to the kitchen. Now, somebody was recording. Now, if this is his viral moment, was it because he was naked in his torso, or a man had him a shirt to put on shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I know. You never know where they're going with Vic's character on the shot. So you don't know what it is. You know what I mean? They be writing some shit up in there. Ladies had a wine night with Tracy, Nina, Dre, and Jada. Tracy's questioning this shit after Duda, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to take time for myself. And Dre tells Tracy, shit, you need to try some women. There's some good women out here. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Jada, like, just be patient. You know what I'm saying? I was patient. I ain't telling you to wait years and shit, 22 years and shit. But she's like, 20 years? No, nigga, I ain't on the 22 years, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nina talking about shit, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You got to want to look in the mirror at yourself when you get with somebody. You know what I mean? To understand, motherfucker might tell you some shit about yourself you might not want to know or don't want to agree with. You know what I mean? Great conversation about who you are, knowing what you want, and being sure and shit. I love that shit. Love that for black women to see that. So Ked talking about he was having a kickback when he was with Lene early, so he got his kickback. The whole crew was there. We got, you know what I'm saying, Maisha. Hey, Ma, what up, Maisha? Player, you know what I mean? Bakari and Papa talking shit to Bakari. Talking about how he got Lene and shit. And Lene was like, nigga, you ain't even write them words type shit. But Papa like, shit, it ain't my fault you couldn't write in cursive. But shit, nowadays, a lot of people don't write in cursive because they stopped teaching this shit. How motherfuckers supposed to learn how to sign their name? Papa getting coached on how to approach the 19-year-old. Basically, just keep it player. Papa don't be blowing up her DMs. Don't be doing all that shit. Papa, you 17. Don't get her in trouble. 15 to 17 to get you 15. Shit, she a grown woman. So we'll see what happens. Emmett bought Tiff a car to her and Rob's crib, or Altima and shit. Rob asked if it's used or new. Like, nigga, what's happening? Is this used or new? I said, fresh off the lot. Quotable. Favorite quotables of the show. That's dope. No static, no hate, no nothing. I love this mature shit, yo. Thank you, writers. Thank you. I love that mature shit. Shad on some bullshit back at the crib. Want to smoke weed in the house looking at Tierra's picture. Come on, chill, nigga. You can't have her. Deezus says they tripping on her at work. You know what I mean? Thinking the white woman is the woman when she really the motherfucker that showed the pieces and shit and told Shad he should have the fellas over sometime. Told him it's their house after early. She said, I don't want my house smell like weed. And like, I thought this is our house and all this shit. But Shad tells Deezus, seeing his friends aspiring to do shit makes him question if he's doing enough. Dog, it's so hard, fella. We got you, fam. But I love Deezus telling me your journey is your journey. You can't look at your shit and look at they shit like it's supposed to be the same. But his ass wants to chase pussy that doesn't want him, and that's what the fuck you worried about too. Crazy ass. A lot of people out here. A lot of men. You got good pussy at home, but you chasing bad pussy in the streets, man. You can't. So you want these hoes. Like, that's why hoes be winning. Man. The movie night, you want to watch Menace Society, she want to watch Devil Wears Prada. They're opposites that attract only one way. So he's attracted to dog. Dog, this shit like convenience for Shad. It's fucked up. Shad bit off more than he can chew. Now you second guessing yourself, fam. But you begged that woman. You know she's a privileged black woman, fam. You stood up, did all that shit with her parents and family and shit. Now you questioning you want to be there because you want some other and I'm rolling in the shit, yeah. So, shout out to Shad. Nuck and a young cat named Zay, they's looking for vehicles for the chop shop. And that shit looked like Tommy's car. That was funny. The car they took looked like Tommy's car from Power Book 404 and shit. You know Tommy car from Power, period. You know what I'm saying? Was that shots fired at Power from the shots that they got a show in Chicago? Like, we peeled his shit up. Like, that was, But dude, like, I want the car for myself. And Zay told him, man, I wouldn't do it. It's a collector's car. Everybody and their mama gonna be looking for the motherfucker OG. We might need to just get you something else. I get it, but I wouldn't do that if I was you. It was interesting because he had some game for Duda. So shit, Duda's like, come on, man, you smoke cigars? Like, no, I ain't never smoked no cigar. But come on, we finna go do this shit right. You know what I mean? Let's go kick, because this is a nice ass car. And Zay was like, nigga, I'll break this bitch down and I could get you have your money in the morning, dude. I like Zay. So we move into Trig and Fatima, and of course, they have an argument because she doesn't want to go out in public with him. Her job is to critique, not to be a fucking politician. You know what I'm saying? You don't know my DMs, and people are transphobic and all this shit. So I'm like, yo, he went head in with showing who he is with a motherfucker that doesn't want to show who she is. That's ironic as fuck. But that's Fatima's reality, right? So they had to throw that in there. I get it. But Trig sees the viral moment that Quincy recorded and shit like, damn, nigga. Like, yo, it's crazy, right? So Tiara comes to the house. And Jimmy was at her ass. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, she heard, I hear you from my daddy. Marcus talking about, she was like, Tiara like, Jimmy, well, you know, you're not going to be here all your life. You're going to have to move out. He's like, Daddy. He's like, you know, you're going to have to move out sometime, Jimmy. And Jimmy pissed and shit. Talking about relationships come and go, but daughters are forever. Like, motherfucking, like, no doubt, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy just like, ugh, Daddy, you could have picked a better bitch. Like, I can't, that's what she want to say. You picked a better bitch, Daddy. Damn. So, kick back over. Kevin, Maisha cleaning up the crib and shit. I knew it was going to happen. Simone broke up with Kev, talking about she can only be with a Virgo for more than 3 months because she's all into astrology. Maisha laugh at his ass. You know what I'm saying? They talk about shit. He was like, you over Papa? He's like, yeah, I'm over Papa. We better friends and shit. And they look at each other, and then Kev and Maisha kiss. Now remember, Maisha like Kev out the gate. And then Kev played her, talking about he was just doing shit to be nice to her because she was big and shit. Now he like Maisha. Getting back to the beginning, that shit can be problems, though, because we know Papa don't like that shit. And they switching it between girls and between the crew. Kev, you just went through this shit with Gemma, but, you know what I'm saying, Papa was chasing after Maisha still a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy. So, Keisha pissed that Emmett bought Tiff a car without talking to her. Now, two things can be true. He can buy Tiff a car, and he should have talked to her, right? He should have talked with her. Like, hey, this is what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? I came with the new whip and the Benz and shit, baby mama on the thing, ain't got no car, I understand what's going on, but, you know what I mean? Like, but Keisha is a little too confrontational, combative in that conversation to me, so he was like, baby, what you want? If I can do shit for her, I can get her a car. What you want? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to piece this shit out. We cool, but what you want? She asked for a bigger house. He said yes, and she said that's not what she meant. Oh, fuck all that, Keisha. Fuck all that. Let's do it then. Emmett trying he trying to do the right thing, man. He trying to do the right thing, and now you throwing the interference and shit. Like, come on. And then you go to Tiff fucking robbing the car, which was funny. Throwing that shit out the back, the back passenger door to this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Garage sex is cool like that, though. Imagine trying to do that shit in the truck, though. You know what I'm saying? Man, the car is easier, but in the truck trying to get that, man, that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 5'9", but it worked. Fucking shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Trig won the election. Fatima showed up anyways, which is dope. She came out. And Trig asked Quincy to stay on and be his chief of staff since he helped him get his fire. Quincy's like, how much, man? He's like, man, I can't pay you too much, cuz, but come on. So Quincy's like, all right, man, I got you, because we know it's going to be bigger shit for Trig down the line if this shit do what it needs to do with the mayoral shit. So, the dude showed the cats at the bar how to light a cigar properly to Emmett and Zay. It was dope. Rich nigga shit like Zay said. Duda asked Dev, a cat that was sitting in the booth over, part of the crew, to stop chewing gum hard. And he told Duda he ain't that loud, while Duda chills with the YG. It's like, oh, shit. You can't tell your boss, nigga, I ain't that loud. But that's the type of respect that cats don't have for Duda. Like, what the fuck is... So Duda tells Emmett, right, get your woman the bigger crib now, since she's hating on the car you bought your baby mama. He doesn't think he's ready to buy a house, and he doesn't understand that money will continue to come as long as you fuck with Duda. Duda tell them, no, fucker, stop being a pussy, Emmett. Duda told him if he listened, he would make sure he had enough money for all of his women, including the mothers of his child. He said, you got 4 women, nigga. You got 3 babies, and you got a woman. You got 4 women, nigga, you got to take care of. Duda told him they will always be his women, whether you like them or not. Now, like Zay said, that's rich nigga shit, too. Because I don't know about all that. I can't be, man, you know what I'm saying? I can't be paying my boys, my man, my ex-wife and shit and making sure they straight and shit because I got to take care of the children first in my book. Like, yeah, so if the children straight and she's struggling, then I'm supposed to, okay, do that, fuck it then. That's what we supposed to be doing now. All right. So he thought about it for a minute and the nigga still continued to chew that gum fast. Duda put 4 on homie. Blocka, 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 blocka that was chewing that gum. He jumped up like, oh, shit. Duda don't play that shit. And Zay knew he was going to get clapped. Zay sat there like, fuck that shit, man. Emmett has to be very, very, very careful. But my thing is, I thought Duda had to lay low. That's not laying low. You know what I'm saying? That's not laying low, Duda. Duda. So then after that, Duda get up out of there, stops by Tracy's. He told Emmett too, like, man, thanks for coming by. Get the fuck up out of here, nigga. We got to do this. So Tracy, she tells him she's taking time to herself, like she said she was going to do with the ladies at the wine night. Duda says he misses her. And I miss her fine ass too. Tracy's so motherfucking fine, y'all. Let me know in the comments. Tracy is fine. I don't know who finer, Tracy or Tiff. And no, this is not colorism. This is not colorism. This is just not colorism. Tracy and Tiff fine the motherfucker though. Keisha fine too. Nina fine. You know what I mean? When Dre don't be wearing all the baggy shit, Dre fine. Like, you know what I mean? Jada fine, shit. Women. I like women. So, her eyes, though. Tracy's eyes is the killer for me. Her eyes. Man. She tried to fight that temptation, but couldn't. She knows what she wants. She just has to accept it. She wants Duda, but in a different way. I mean, is he still married? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have him the way you want him. You know what I mean? With your fine ass. You know what I mean? So he left. It's funny how women, you put her to sleep. She ain't even know he left. She wake up to the notification from him like, yeah, anything else you need, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Some things don't change. You know what I'm saying? Duda the man. I love Duda. He the man. She put up a video of Eartha Kitt talking about compromising and shit. And she like, falling in love for the right reasons. You ain't got to compromise shit because you fall in love. This is what it is. This is what you want to do. That's what falling in love is for. So I agree with that shit. Shit was dope. All right. Woo. That was dope. All right. So at the end of last season, looking at nothing. You know what I mean? Looking at not a damn thing. I looked at the trailer for a little bit and I'll talk about it. But last season, I was thinking it was a terrible ending. It seemed like more of a mid-season finale. The cliffhanger was trick, sexuality, all the shit y'all could have ended the season on, and y'all chose that shit with your trick shit. I didn't like that. Emmett is funded by Duda, whom laying low. Victor's running for councilman with Duda's help. Kev wants to move out. Jada and Darnell's marriage. Bakari is in the 6th Street mob now. Keisha might work in the school now. To me, it was like shit is getting weak, but what a fucking way to come back. You know what I mean? Looking at the trailer shit, we know Trig won. We know that there's going to be issues with Duda. We see Emmett holding a gun. We see Tiff and Rob open up their own joint. They're growing their own weed. And it's just a lot of shit. We know the issue, the main shit going to be this Duda and Emmett shit. So we know that's going to happen. All right. So next episode predictions. Emmett wants to discuss his and Keisha's argument, but she doesn't want to. She tells him if he does it again, then they're done, which is a splice conversation to me. Tiff wants to roll with a new supplier to get away from Doodah. And I say, no, that's a mistake. You can't quit Doodah. We all know this. But, so could this mean, with them stepping off, could Emmett kill Rob for Doodah? Because Rob stepped off? No, in the comments. That'll be fucked up. Kev talks to Maisha and she tells him not to tell Papa. What is this about the kids, them hanging out? That's a spice conversation. We don't know about that. Papa's Pops, I forgot his name, told Papa to do what's right. Then Doodah and Zay and my man come through, Nuck, and money, and he gave the money back to him. To all money ain't good money, and get the money back to Doodah. And Doodah asked him, "Are you sure?" He say, "Okay then." And we see Bakari come up and look through the church window with the cross and shit, then backs away and gets up out of there. So, man, I don't think they're gonna kill Stanley. That's his name, Stanley. I don't think they're gonna kill Stanley. I hope they don't kill Stanley. You can't be killing preachers in the church, man. But Doodah can do what the fuck you want to. I'm not feeling Keisha this episode. If this is where they're going with their character, they're going to ruin her character. Keisha was smart. She's been through too much to just make her a toxic female dealing with a nigga that she's trying to get more control of. I don't know that. I know she's trying to protect Emmett, but I don't want to say Emmett's a fuck up that constantly needs protecting. That's me. That's my stance on that shit. Like, if I take one thing away, I don't like that. So if this is gonna be my takeaway from my main takeaway from that shit is that, man. All right, y'all. Man, this is the wild ride. I love it though, man. Appreciate everybody for coming back. We're going to take this first 8, then we're going to take a break. Then we're going to finish up with that 8 when the SAG after strike is over. Shout out to all the actors. Shout out to all the writers, the directors, the producers, everybody just out here. Man, please make sure we get this contract together. The negotiations are in good faith with the movie houses and everything and the production houses because we got regular people that, man, they need their money. They need their money. It's Confidence together. Klutch together, support your own American-born African with mass appeal. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com or wherever you listen to your podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Click the bell notifications on new content when I drop everywhere. Search Confidence in the Klutch, y'all. Follow, share, and review is important. Follow, share, rate, and review is important, I must say. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at K&K. No, we're not on Threads. We won't be going on Threads. And it ain't Twitter, it's X now. Follow us on X, whatever. Visit on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Weekly, Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezy D, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Don Rilla, host the Shy Reverberation podcast, a Confidence in the Klutch podcast about the hit TV series The Shy. Have a safe and healthy night. You're listening during the daytime. Credit grading on purpose, y'all. Keep the conversation going in the comments, man. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the Klutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the Klutch.
Confidence.